Today I bring to you some easy kitchen and meal prep tips that will save you a lot of time in your daily cooking. With the help of these tricks, you can also make delicious recipes in no time. Starting with the first one, whenever you have leftover mint leaves from a bundle, instead of letting them turn dark or go bad, you can dry them easily at home. Simply take out the leaves and spread them on a microwave safe plate and microwave in 30-second batches until they are completely dehydrated. Once you see they are crispy, crush them into a fine powder. This mint powder adds a chatpata twist to any recipe and enhances the flavors beautifully. I also use it to make homemade raita masala. If you're someone who doesn't enjoy cooking much or needs to prepare meals quickly in the morning before leaving for work, then this trick is for you. Every household has a set of basic spices that we use frequently, such as coriander powder, turmeric powder, chili powder, salt, and sometimes even cumin powder. Now, this trick is to mix these spices in one single jar in the exact proportion that you typically use. Like we, of course, use less of turmeric and more of coriander or cumin powder. So, you mix them all in the same proportion. This way, when preparing everyday dishes, you only need to add a spoonful of this mix, saving you a lot of time. You can prepare a fresh batch every week if you like. We often avoid making rich Indian curries on a daily basis because it requires soaking or boiling cashews for a creamy texture. Today I am sharing an instant homemade mix that thickens gravies naturally and is a much healthier alternative. So what we are going to do for this is first roast sesame seeds and melon seeds in equal portions. It's important that you roast them separately as both take different time to cook. Now next we are going to roast half that amount of peanuts and coconut powder, which is also called as desiccated coconut. Now you can reduce the coconut if you don't prefer its flavor. Although I have to tell you that eventually you won't really feel much taste coming from the coconut, it only helps to add some texture. After everything is done, we are going to let everything cool completely and only then we are going to grind it. Be sure to grind in bursts to prevent the release of excess oil because these are nuts, they will release oil and they will become pasty. We want to avoid that. This nut paste mixture is nutritious, easy to store and can be added to any gravy for instant thickness. Plus, it helps utilize extra nuts that may be lying in your pantry. So try it and let me know how you like it. Each time we make paneer, a lot of whey water is left behind. While we all know that it's highly nutritious, it's not always possible to use it immediately, especially in a smaller family. While it can be added to gravies or used for kneading dough, often there's more than we need at that moment. So a simple solution is to freeze it into cubes and later drop those cubes directly into your gravies whenever needed to adjust the consistency. And this way you're also going to add some nutrition to your recipes.
I'm so beautiful without you. Now my nails can grow and I bought new shoes. I'm pretty without you. Pretty without you.
Since we are talking about time-saving hacks, here's a meal prep tip that's especially useful for busy days. Now using a chopper, I finely chop onions and tomatoes and then cook them one by one in some oil, adding a bit of salt which will also act as a preservative. Now allow the moisture to completely dry out and let this mixture cool down. This forms the base for many Indian gravies, and since it's pre-cooked at this stage, it saves a lot of time when you're actually preparing your meals. Freezing this mixture into cubes helps store it for longer, and you can quickly use it for rajma, chole, aloo sabzi or even paneer dishes.
I'm so beautiful without you. Now my skin glows and it shines
As I mentioned earlier, I make my own mint powder and then use it to create homemade raita masala. By combining a few powdered spices that are listed on the screen, I prepare an easy raita masala mix that can be directly added to yogurt for enhanced flavors. The next time you make raita, you won't need to pick out individual spices. Just take this jar and use the mix instantly.
beneath the starlit sky.
Those were all the tips for today. Hope you enjoyed watching them. A big thank you for all the love and support you've been showering on us. Have a great day.